your shopping buddies, PhD support team, Chardonnay drinking partners, and more than anything, family. First off, Taylor and I love to shop. We just do. It's not surprising to anyone here. After we got our student loans and finished orientation, I needed to pick up a Kennedy sweater at J. Crew, and surprise! Taylor was down to come along. Since then, we've spent countless hours virtual window shopping on websites when we were stuck on our dissertation or tired of grading. And after a long week of schoolwork and a buttery bottle of Chardonnay or two, we've been known to hit the stores. Now going back to that first day, my canary yellow driving moccasins should have served as a warning to Taylor that trouble was coming. There are at least 2 instances that I can think of where I made her wear that same vivid and completely unflattering yellow. Blondes don't do canary yellow. It makes them look like a highlighter. Taylor knows this, but for my wedding last year, when I suggested a canary yellow bridesmaid's dress, I know she was thinking of all the secret tanning sessions she'd have to schedule to make herself look good. Taylor, being the beautiful lady that she is, looked fabulous. And being the supportive friend that she is, she never complained. I also put her in a yellow robe for a class film project. Not only did she have to wear the robe, but she also had to take it off and jump into the freezing cold ocean. Yes, thinking back, that was pretty brutal. But it also proved Taylor's loyalty and her own clever wit, because the following week, for her student film, she made me get in the shower. No, neither Pip nor Coyote have ever seen those movies, and they never will. We also learned that first day how important family is to both of us, especially our grandparents. The reason I invited Taylor to accompany me to J. Crew was to pick up a sweater for my grandparents' 50th anniversary. For Taylor, her grandmother was her best friend, and she should be the one giving this speech right now. She passed away 2 years ago. Taylor gives her grandmother much of the credit for her fashion sense. So going to J. Crew for a grandparent-related event seemed second nature to Taylor. Soon we would learn that our love of family included more than grandparents, but our parents, siblings, and many more people that are here for Taylor tonight. But because of our families existed in Northern California, she and I did the only comfortable thing we could and constructed our own Los Angeles family, made of friends and eventually our husbands. We host family dinners, award shows, Christmas parties, and birthday brunches, bringing to Los Angeles a bit of our Northern California warmth. Okay, I'm going to detour from Taylor and my impressions of one another to talk about our first impression of Coyote. So, according to Taylor and I, our first vision of Coyote included a big baggy pair of cargo shorts, a baggy basketball jersey, and a golden chain. According to Coyote, however, this is completely false since he doesn't even own a basketball jersey nor a gold chain. Whether the jersey exists or not is still up for debate, but the cargo pants definitely did, along with some other special dressing items like the gold sports coat with the red pocket square and a pair of Hummer brand glasses. Needless to say, Taylor had her work cut out for her when it came to Coyote's fashion sense. But Coyote was a quick learner and soon became what my grandmothers like to say, a very fashionable young man. Part of those compliments, of course, stemmed from his southern gentlemanly qualities that Taylor didn't have to teach him, but rather found so irresistible in her life partner. So I'd like to thank Taylor for being such a lovely, devoted, loyal, easygoing, patient, and trustworthy friend, family member, godmother to my dog, proofreader to my schoolwork, and creative brainstormer. All in all, I guess that financial aid line wasn't too bad. I know that Coyote loves Taylor for these very same attributes and was by no means surprised when he asked me for her number 5 years ago. Nor am I surprised at how these two ended up at the altar together on this special day after getting to know Coyote. He too is thoughtful, warm, devoted, playful, and charming. There's one last thing I noticed about Taylor on that first day before we met, when we were standing in line for over 45 minutes. I remember personally being incredibly antsy and fidgety. While Taylor stood there, with her earbuds in, listening to music, completely calm and patient, and prepared not only for the line, but graduate school and all that was ahead. I've witnessed that calm, patient, and prepared Taylor many times since, and most of those times are with Coyote at her side. They are a team like no other. I once asked them to help put together a desk for my husband for his graduation. I don't know about anyone else here, but when my husband and I try to put furniture together, there are a couple pieces missing and tons of tears. Not the case with these two. Taylor pulls out the instructions, hands them to Coyote to read through, while she sets out every single tool and furniture piece in a very clean fashion. She then reads aloud the first step, and Coyote finds the correct tools and pieces, and then they finish the step together before moving on to the next. I realized right then, Coyote and Taylor were the ultimate team. They will face many other challenges, some greater, some smaller, in putting together furniture. But as long as they approach it as a team, with the same patience I witnessed from Taylor in that financial aid line years ago, they can and will accomplish anything. So please raise your glasses to toast my best friends, Coyote and Taylor.